Hello,
I'll get
everyone,
it
and
started.
thanks for tuning in to Sin Talking Over Us on episode 139 of the Guardian Hub podcast, where we talk Destiny, interview guests, and talk about our love of the game. That could have been my fault, Sin, for starting without warning you.
Yeah.
Or
You
it could have been
normally
your fault
say, let's get us
for,
started. So I
yeah,
was saying it for you because you sounded like
exactly.
you were inching your way up there, pose.
Yep. Hey, but I like this. If we want to keep it in the show, I'm just pushing forward. So,
Yeah, if you would have went normally, I could have just cut it out and post and nobody would have ever known.
yeah. See, this is why I like our podcast, because we're cash. Which, by the
Super
way, we
catch.
were on a fun uh, another casual podcast this last week, minus Sin.
Yeah.
Des, what were you on? Minus Sin.
We were on that show Tater Thumbs podcast.
Hater thumbs. I like it.
Tater Thumbs.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta put a little twang on it. Oh yeah,
That's a
just
good way
had
to
a
put it.
right. But no, yeah. We've been over there and like, holy crap! You want to talk about a short editing cycle? We were on it. The next day, hey, it's up. It's like, what?
Yeah.
It's like Jesus. So definitely go listen to that.
Yeah. In fact, I didn't listen to it yet to see. I should have to see what the editing was like, because I can't imagine it did too much.
Extremely minimal.
Hey, that works.
That was probably import, condense, export. If I had to guess.
Sometimes I do that. I just take 3 days to do it.
If you take 3 days to do nothing, how long does it take you when you do something?
A week.
A week. Nice.
I was supposed to say 4 days.
4 days, yes. 2 days to sit on it and think about it. 1 day to do the nothing, and another day to do the actual thing.
Right, there you go. I do think it's funny though, because we had that like playful call, or I say we, I had that playful call out on Sin, and our podcast was ready a day early that week. After I called Sin out.
Yeah.
It's like, oh no, I was kidding, I swear. I mean,
That's what you get for calling me out.
right? Oh, so everyone start calling out Sin. You get your podcast a day early.
You make it sound like I edit a bunch. I don't. Or edit a bunch of podcasts. I don't.
So yeah, that was fun. I mean, the funny thing is you two minus me were guests last time on that podcast. So maybe next time it'll be me and Sin and minus Des.
Good luck,
Right? No worries.
No, I'm going to be the one constant every time.
Well, that makes one of us.
Yeah. All right. Well, maybe we'll all be there next time. But yeah, definitely all you listening to this, check them out. If you have not listened to Potato Thumbs podcast yet, they are part of the friends and family network of our different podcasts and Discords that we join up with. And they talk Destiny. They talk a lot of other just general stuff. And we had a fun time on their show talking a lot of just general talk. But then we got into raid talk at the end, mostly remember berries type thing, right? Because there was not too much new news right now. For even us too, I mean, this is one more week. This is the last podcast until we have at least the 30th anniversary drop next week. And we will have hopefully lots to talk about there.
Yes, we will. That's exciting.
Mm-hmm.
Indeed.
Well,
indeed. Fun.
Yeah, and we'll get into a little bit of it. We have, and we have a TWAB, but Sin, start with you, because I felt. Have you been doing anything interesting lately? It's just top of mind for me right now.
Not really. I've been doing a lot more work. At night. The last few nights, I've done a lot more work. Working on a website for what I do in the mortgage business for my brokers. So it'll have links to stuff that they'll use daily. And my idea is to put out some additional content and like marketing ideas for them to help them grow their businesses and just kind of really start trying to capture, brokers and have them place loans with me. So that's the whole idea there.
Now, is this part of your paid job or going above and beyond, or are you trying to start your own business?
It's above and beyond.
Well,
So it
that's
is.
nice.
Yep. It's I already had bought the domain with my name, right? So I've already had that just kind of sitting there, not doing anything. So I'm using a free site through Google Sites and just kind of putting something together very basic, nothing elaborate, nothing that's going to need to like draw commerce or anything like that. And it's been working pretty well. I've got some basic stuff up there so far, and just been adding a little bit more now each night. Now that I got the baseline up. As far as gaming, I've been playing a little bit of Far Cry. You and I jumped in. You've been trying to help power me through some of these quests, get to the end game or the end of the main campaign, and did play a little bit of Trials today. Actually, shout out to Lumina and Mia. I did miss our scheduled time yesterday. I got so behind on work and didn't realize what time it was, and messaged them like 2 hours after the fact. About missing out, but we ended up knocking it out today. I ended up having my kids. They were patient for the most part. Did not go flawless, but we had some really good matches. Mia, by the way, is a beast. She 1v3'd a couple times. Lum and I were down, and her Lemon Arc totally beast. So yes, they make an awesome team, by the way.
Yeah. It's too bad you didn't go all the way. Now, it wasn't Control this week, right? This is the freelance week, right? That's what.
It's freelance.
Okay.
Yeah. So
not a solo mode.
Yeah, and it could be the player pulls down a little bit. Lumina had mentioned it been a little bit tough so far since he's been playing since yesterday. We ran the first two matches. We steamrolled it. It went really well. Crushed them, lost, and then it was like every other match, or we would win two and then lose. We would go up some really tough teams. But I think we might try again on Monday if they're available. Hopefully, I'll have some time during the day. We're going to link up. Hopefully, once the flawless pool comes out of there, it might be a different story. But it was a good time. I enjoyed it, and
right.
I did miss out on a couple raids. Nips had messaged, I think, in our group message, asking if I was available because I had the game on last night and I was just plugging away on this website I've been trying to put up and running. And I said yes. So then it was like a couple minutes after. It was like a couple minutes after he had sent that. I said, "Yeah, I'm good. I can do it." Oh crap, we're full now. And it was like later that night, somebody wanted to run a VOG. 5 minutes after the message, and I was like, "Yeah, I can help." No, we're full. It's like, damn, it's not my night. I think the everybody's like cursing me right now because I missed out on that Lumina time earlier. I was like, it's just not my day.
Probably. I'd have to agree with that. No, just kidding.
But I digress. Des?
Except Sin, I have to call you out on fake news.
Fake news.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Des?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't do it. Don't look at me.
Hold
What
on.
fake news?
Hold on. Sorry.
I don't think so.
10:24 was the message. You replied at 10:31.
It was 7 minutes.
I'm being totally pedantic.
2 hours equals 7
Gosh.
minutes. Ooh.
It's like tonight. I'll be there in 5 minutes. 8 to 10 minutes later, I'm there.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Additional 10 minutes. Here I am.
I know. See, no, the only funny point I'm trying to make is maybe if you were actually there in 5 minutes, you might have worked out.
Maybe.
I'm sure those 2 minutes caused.
Probably. That would have been my luck. 2 minutes.
Actually, probably because Zebrak responded at 10:25. Well, anyways, it doesn't matter. But
oh Lord.
you know, we all have. This brings up an interesting point that we all have probably like different notifications on or off for the Discords and what we like to see or whatever. And for Guardian Hub, I have everything on and Guardian down, and I think those are the only two Discords I have everything on. And it can be a lot of information, but I let my notifications pile up on my phone, and then I just look at them when I need to, and they're all iPhone groups them together now pretty well, so they don't really cause a problem. But my mind is always looking for obviously the word raid or something like that. In fact, I wonder if there's even a Discord search bot that'll like put those even more to the forefront. But anyways, I tend to notice, my point is I tend to notice those things pretty quickly. Last night though, I was at a Christmas party, so having fun there. Open bar and all that, so didn't care about rating.
Yeah, I'm going to call you out really quick for that. You were at a Christmas party last night. You said it, you posted it somewhere else in a Discord. Not sure if it was ours or not, or Guardian Down or somewhere else. I have enough trouble keeping up with life, it seems. Even though I'm working from home, I still have trouble. I don't get it, but your Discord says you were online playing Far Cry 6. Stop leaving your games up if you're not at the computer. It's confusing.
Why is it confusing?
Because it makes me think you're there.
See, the thing is like, even if someone's legit playing a game, people can't assume that they're available. You still have to message the person either way.
Yeah, that's why
I just don't worry about
you.
if people are playing or not, and I message people whether I see them online or not. That's the better way to look at it.
Right.
And then plan B, stop being a stalker.
Oh, also a fun fact about Discord notifications really quick. I did notice if I have my desktop app up and my main computer's on and my desktop app is up, I will not get push messages.
Yeah.
I feel like we've talked about this before.
Yeah, and it gets delayed. We have. Okay. I'm just saying it gets kind of like if I turn around and I'm not at my computer to watch them, then it's like I do miss them. Sometimes it takes me 10 minutes for the push notifications to finally come on through.
Well, there's a simple way to solve that. Either check all your notifications before you leave your computer, A, or B, I have a laptop, so what I do is I just close the lid when I walk away, and then the notifications instantly go over to my phone.
I gotcha.
Or C,
don't
have
Discord.
a computer right now.
Just quit Discord.
Yeah, quit Discord. Or Desi, yeah, don't do that.
Don't have a computer. There you go.
So there are ways around it.
Yeah, there's plenty.
I bet we could think of more. E, F, anyone in chat want to give us more options? Oh, man. Or
call now, 555. Taking the first 5 callers. Anyway, I'm sorry. I've been listening to a lot of radio again on my way to work. So, like a lot of these old memes and stuff just popping into my head. Most modern kids probably wouldn't understand it. Anyway,
5th caller.
Right.
Oh man, I remember those days.
Right. Why was it always like a weird number? It's like, be the 7th caller after you hear this. And it's like, why?
Yeah, they want you to think you have a chance. I think if it's like the 2nd or 3rd caller, people are like, I'm never gonna get that. Oh man, dial tone. Busy tone. Hang up quick. Redial.
Right. Oh Lord. Anyway, but yeah. God.
What have you been up to, Des?
I will glaze over real quick. Of course. Was that last week? No, that was last week.
We did not talk about
Friday
it on this
last
Discord
Saturday.
yet.
Yeah, no, I'm trying to
say this podcast.
Yeah, because I think it was a week ago today.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was.
Knows, but not our podcast.
Yeah, but anyway, either way, I mean, we'll go over the lesser news first. Sorry, guys, but I went flawless Saturday.
Ooh,
nice!
Huzzah, hooray! It was not planned. Lumina Mia wanted a third because they were trying to get a Lumina's last thing for, I think, his gilding for the flawless title.
Yeah.
And he had to finish. It said finish this. It said something about finishing a card, but on the 6th match he used the seasonal weapon, like the seasonal exotic, and so I was just confused. So either way, we had went through our mercy, but we still, of course, had one match, so it was pretty much make or break. And they're like, yeah, you know what, one more. We played one more, we won, went to the lighthouse. Huzzah!
Nice.
I got a pretty good adept Eye of Soul with no distractions and snapshot. Huzzah! So yeah, felt pretty good about it. But either way, that's not even the best news. Because the best news, as I'm sure some fairly large fraction, potentially, if you guys know, yeah, I had a fantastic and splendid gift arrive for me Saturday. A freaking giant box just on my doorstep, just sitting. It was like, Jesus, that's big, and it was heavy, you guys. But no, yeah, I had a, and of course, as people in the Discord will know, yeah, I got a fantastic PS5 from the kindness of you, and it was amazing and touching, and I had a moment for a very, very long time. I think it was, in fact, most of that day. I had a moment. It was basically on the verge of tears for like that entire day.
Oh man, so awesome. Yeah,
Yeah.
those are big boxes. Well, big systems too. I mean, you've heard from all of us before, but did you really understand until you saw it in person, like how big?
No, not at all. Like, it was weird because, yeah, I got sent the tracking information. The tracking information is like one package, 16 pounds. What? Somehow my wife called it. Oh, it's a PS5. Shut up. No. There's no way. It's like, it's way too hard to get a PS5 right now. No. It's expensive. No. And sure enough, PS5 right there. It's like, Jesus. Then I went to unbox all of the actual, PS5 unboxings and pulling the system itself out. I was like, yeah, here's most of the 16 pounds right here. Christ, that thing is heavy and huge. But it's fantastic and I love it, and I will appreciate it for a very, very long time. It's like the nicest thing someone outside of like direct family has ever done for me, and I will be so grateful for a very long time.
Oh yeah, just the communities out there are great, and
yes, fantastic people.
I can honestly say I understand a little bit. When I was younger, I had some similar situations where people, nothing like a PS5, but some things were gifted that I never thought, and it wasn't in my family. So it's like what you were saying too. It's outside of family, but not even like extended family, like Christmases, but things were like that I never imagined would happen. And so, man, kindness of others is a blessing in this world. We all need more of that, and we're really appreciative of the people that helped out with that.
Indeed. And yeah, my brother-in-law pretty much like said it. People, it's from a group of people that I've never even had like the pleasure of meeting face to face. Like, I mean, a lot of you, like Kingsley, I've known for years now.
Mm-hmm.
But it is still like there was, it's like some of my best friends are in this group, and yeah, I don't know.
So what you're saying is we should do a group Zoom call again, like we did that one night. Do you remember, Kingsley? We did the group.
Oh yeah, last year around March. That's right. What did we? And we did it for a podcast, right?
We did.
I believe
yeah.
So.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Let's consider that. I don't know if Des was quite saying that, but I know that would be nice to kind of get the good feels from everyone too. And
you people don't want to see me ugly cry because I'm already like all like re-emotional about it already, and but yeah, it was a fantastic thing, and yeah, and like I said, I can't. I'm still like practically like I ramble, but I'm still like speechless of how I want to portray my thanks, and it's because it's just that,
Yeah. No, I always think it's awesome what great people in the Destiny community and other communities can do. I mean, I also think, I mean, this is an awesome example, of course. And then I also think of like, just top of mind, because this is recent. I mean, more so now getting sponsored by Bungie, but Guardians Mental Health and them bring it, for free. I mean, I don't know how they pay for it, if they get grants or whatever, but they will give you kits of mental health things. And I'm sure people that are helping with that aren't getting paid much or nothing or whatever. The point is
Really?
like it's just the generosity of people can really get a lot of awesome things done.
Seriously. But yeah, it was like I said, it was very humbling. It was very eye-awakening because yeah, I definitely have like issues. Because there are times that I'll think that like just kind of the way I am. Because I like I said before, I have this mission that I like being like a voice of reason, and I can stick to my guns weirdly about weird things. I know that, and I can be off-putting because just kind of how I am. I mean, good lord, my wife had to learn how to tolerate me. So yeah, like it was just like a huge like confirmation that I am certainly a part of this community. So yeah.
Oh yeah. Yep. Well, I like to think we have a great Discord community and we don't let the crazies in. There was a crazy recently that was trying to spam in the Discord.
They got booted real quick.
Well, it would have been quicker. I know Des was messaging
You're
saying, "Hey, I
right.
would have done it sooner," but he couldn't.
like I saw it like a minute after it happened. I'm like, okay, let's just wait. I can't do anything. Well, I can't delete the message. I can't kick him. I can't do anything. Kingsley, help me!
I know. And then in between encounters, I noticed that there was some messaging going on in the general, and then I saw that spamming thing, and then okay, all right, delete, kick, ban, all that jazz. But and I told Des, well, I don't know why you can't do it because it looks like you have full admin privileges. Well, we figured it out. Yeah.
Yeah. For any advice for any other podcast groups, make sure your mods and admins have two-factor authentication set up and working. They can see like channel permissions are all available, but any kind of like moderation duties are locked out apparently without two-factor. So do that.
In Kingsley's defense, he did say that we needed to do that.
Yeah, but we didn't understand the scope of what that meant.
And when I turned it on and no one was gone, we figured we were okay.
Right? Because we thought it was like all permission, so like the mods wouldn't be able to use the mod channel, and it's like, but everyone was there, so it's like, hey, okay, we're fine. And then that happens like
locked out of that channel
at all.
Hey, that's Discord for you being vague about what they meant about it.
Right.
But yeah, good tip does turn on, and I think it's a good thing to have on anyways. I know it can be a pain, but it's just so much more secure. If someone figures out or hacks your password, they will still not get in unless they also get the code that gets sent to your phone.
Yeah, because I know one thing that because Discord is like awesome and great, but I do know there's been like a good many like a Discord like I guess presumably like identity theft scams and like operations that have happened within Discord. I guess because of the way it works somehow or whatever. Either way, there's just huge like there have been threats and like someone just randomly pumping it, jumping in, and the first thing they send is a link to another Discord. Is like, oh, that's red flag for me, buddy.
Yeah.
I don't care if you're like misguided or don't mean it this way, but you got to go.
Exactly. Like even if they would have just said something else like, oh, hey, you guys might be interested in this Discord. I got referred to you. But the fact that he didn't say much is like, join this Discord. And he put it in multiple channels. I'm like, okay, obviously this is a spam.
That's not right.
So, yeah.
Yeah. Also, if you're looking to grow a Discord community, use the same manners as Twitch. Don't just jump into a chat or Discord server, whatever, and spam your link. It's not the right kind of attention you want.
No. Get to know the people.
Seriously.
Have a reason.
Talk for a few minutes. Like, if you have a goal of growing a community, it's like, hey, we're trying to get together. We're trying to make this community. I jumped in this other Discord and got referred here. Would you guys mind if ...
Exactly.
Romancing.
Etiquette. Exactly. And listen to Sin. He was a car salesman, and now sells insurance. So I mean,
yeah,
mortgage.
if there's a
mortgage
man,
now.
well, sorry, mortgage, but either way, you still sell something.
I was
You're still
doing
the master.
insurance for a while. I stopped it because it was
yeah. But the point is, you had to like get to know the person first, even if you're
Exactly.
fake getting to know them as a car salesman.
right.
The
I'm getting to
like
know
any,
you. I just don't want to.
Right.
any salesman, especially car salesmen, that was like they tend to like either have to like learn the real art of like sweet talking somebody.
Mm-hmm.
Like as well, okay, not just car salesmen, but also like servers. But servers are for better tips.
Yeah.
Yep.
But yeah.
We don't even mind people posting stuff. I mean,
No.
if anyone reads the Getting Started at Frequently Asked Questions channel, you will see that we have listed you can post stuff in a community creations and promotion channel. If there's any
Exactly.
questions at all, there's even exceptions where we let you post things in all the channel. Well, not all the channels together, but you know what I mean. Like, but if you not even sure, you can come in, be chill about it. As long as you're not spamming community creations channel, we're pretty chill also.
And be sure to add HR with all of your questions. Sorry, a little bit of Discord humor,
Sin.
which is why you should join the Discord so you can get the Discord jokes.
Yes, and to join the Discord, please go to our website, thegardeninghub.com, and click on About Us, and you will see the link to do that.
Is it too early for the best hub on the net?
You can do that, but we're not ending the podcast yet. I just felt like I wanted to say it right now.
Yeah. I mean, it's never bad to switch it up, but yeah. All right. So I've recovered again, but yes, but it's a massive thank you to everyone out there. I'm not asking for names, but I mean, you know who you are if you're involved.
Not asking for my names, but I want the names.
I do kind of want to say that because I'm a curious person by nature, so I would like to know who specifically to thank, but I also don't want to cross that threshold. So I'm like on this line. But yeah, anywho, thanks to everyone that was involved. Yeah. So
Well,
that's enough of my rant for that, because I'm just going to be stuttering and stammering because again, it blows my mind.
Yeah. I think in the future you'll learn some tricks of like how people are getting helped with things, but I don't think you'll ever know who certain donors were because a lot of people wanted to be anonymous.
yeah, and I do, like I said, I do want to respect that as well. So because I mean, I know, I guess just watching enough like charity streams and stuff, there's still those people, big and small amounts, or amounts of all kinds. Sometimes they just want to fly in and be nice and be done with it.
I know, and that is a good point. In any example, I'm not even saying this specifically, but people that donate and then, I mean, it's fine also like saying who you are, but like a lot of times you will see like sometimes larger donations and then they say anonymous because they just, they don't care about the attention and they don't want to make other people feel like you need to donate that much also. So it's better to just say, hey, if someone even donates $5, right? And then someone else donates $100, whatever, it doesn't matter. And then it's just anything that people can do for all sorts of things adds up.
Yeah.
So
every little, like I said, I've watched GDQ and for years. And yes, every little bit helps.
Yeah.
Because I mean, good Lord, every event they break their record from the last event. I think they were upwards of like 2.5 million. The last GDQ I watched, like as of a record of just all-time donations. It's like, and this is like they have events twice a year, essentially, and yeah, it's nuts.
Well, speaking of some more charity stuff, should we get into the TWAB?
The micro TWAB.
Little.
This segue brought to you by Kingsley.
I have the TWAB pulled up. Do you have the TWAB pulled up, Des?
I read it, but I had it pulled up at one point in time. But I was busy being a blubbering fool.
I can start with the charity thing. It's a little quick thing at top, and then you can talk about the rest of it.
Sure, I can
So,
talk about things.
yeah, the reason why I was doing that transition is because at the top of the TWAB, they talk about the third annual Game to Give charity event. So,
Oh yeah.
yeah. So, they said earlier today the third annual Game to Give charity event kicked off, but this is an event going between December 2nd and the 15th. They want to invite the Bungie community to join us in celebrating what we can to accomplish together through games and generosity. This year, we have a wonderful stream marathon, which you're also invited to participate in, and a few awesome charity rewards for you to receive as a thank you for your donations. So, what may you get? They show in here one example is the high five heart exotic multiplayer emote. So they're high fiving, their hands are up, and then it shows like a big heart behind, and it's kind of like an animated.
Well, yeah, and the high five itself is the two halves of a heart.
Yes, I just noticed that too. You're right. Yeah. And then they also have, yeah, that is really nice. And then they also have a Ultrux Pura MK1 exotic ship, which I guess you could say this is kind of shaped like a heart, also, right? I just realized.
I mean, not kind of. I was just about to say, if you haven't noticed, it's shaped like a heart, or if you flip it around, kind of like a butt. Either way. Either way,
it's a spaceship-looking heart, but
it is. Because hilariously, I think I noticed it the day it popped up, but I noticed it after. It's like, oh, it's Bungie branded chip. Oh wait, it's a heart.
Yeah. Now, did they even say in here how much you donate to get this, or I'm not seeing that right off.
I don't think that's in this announcement. I think that's in the last announcement of the Game to Give announcement itself.
Pulling that up right now.
Which I remember the ship, I believe, is a $50 donation.
It is.
Mm-hmm. I want to say the high five is cheaper.
Yeah, cheaper. 35.
Oh, 35. Ooh. Still a little more than I thought, but yeah, but they have stuff because what it's like an emblem at 10.
And one at 10 and one at 20. There's two different emblems. Yep.
Yeah. So yeah, you get
one at 20, orangey looking one at 10. Yeah.
Then this emote, which I definitely say is very nice, actually. It is well animated. It is not like, doesn't look like they've super quickly done it, which is the exact same thing for the ship. It is like a well-designed like thing. They definitely put effort into both of these things. So,
they did. And here's the important thing too. If you donate at any level, you get anything below it too. So if you donate 50, you get the ship and the emote and the two emblems. They mentioned that down lower. So I guess if you can afford 50, that is the magic number, and then you will get all the stuff.
But again, if you're a person that doesn't care or whatever, but even if you just want to help, even without the incentive of stuff, throw them $5. It's going to help.
It will.
Like every little bit. I mean, throw them $1.
And it'll help. Just talk about it, like what we're doing.
Seriously.
Yeah.
Because regardless of any donation, any amount you do decide to give, number one best thing to do, talk about it. Like bring it up, like post it on social media, plaster it every freaking where. And put it on your phone and like throw it in your family's face. Like, hey, you do this thing. Yeah.
All right. So that's that, which is pretty cool. And then I'll pass the rest of the TWAB over to you.
As we just mentioned, that might have been before the show. Trials Freelance is up. Let's see.
Very much up.
Pause. I think that's really about it. That they say. I don't think they've done much different to this freelance. They do mention that December 16th. The only reason they mention this in this section, but they mentioned December 16th will be the last TWAB of the year. That's it. But they mention this because there will be another Trials Freelance on December 31st to January the 3rd. So there won't be a TWAB to announce this freelance period. So they're doing it now. But there's going to be one more freelance period while we don't have a TWAB. And I think they even mentioned another. Oh, wait, no. Expect an additional capture zone and freelance in early February before the Witch Queen launches. So, yeah. One more tuning of control and another freelance before Witch Queen.
All right.
They do mention Mott. Moments of Triumph.
Yay! I'm actually excited for that.
I'm not sure. Yeah, unlike they don't, or I'm not seeing exactly when.
Oh,
but they do.
Spoiler. I did read. I know it comes right with the December 7th date.
Oh yeah. Okay. That's right. Yeah. Also, is that a strange coin in that picture? That looks like a strange coin. Which is so weird that I would remember that because it's been so long since we've used strange coins. Anyway, but yeah, they show us a ghost, they show us a sparrow, they show us an emblem. The emblem looks sick. Actually, the ghost and sparrow look pretty good too. They talk about the Moments of Trance t-shirt that you can earn, a pin, the MMXXI pin, and apparently a strange coin in a velvet-lined box. Awesome.
Yeah.
I'm excited for the
that's
shirt, honestly, because I have 4 of the I guess we've had 4 previous now. All the shirts are framed and on the wall behind me.
nice. Got to add to that collection.
Take a picture and put it in our podcast live chat sometime soon.
I think I have a picture.
Or
I'll
now,
post
if you
it.
Yeah.
But yeah, they don't mention a lot about mods specifically. But
No, and I feel like they can't because a lot of it will go hand in hand with some other stuff they're not telling us yet.
Like 30th, and I wanted to say they teased something, but I can't remember what it was. So, oh well. But they do. Next thing in line is Armor Mods update. As they're saying, let's talk Glim Glam. Glim Glam. It sounds like it came from something. Anyway. So, I do believe this was something else that might be coming with 30th? Yep. Maybe. Anyway, very soon. It will cost absolutely no glimmer to socket a mod into a piece of armor. They are getting rid of it. No more glimmer costs. Finally. Oh no, did I break?
No, you're good. I just wasn't talking because of dogs barking. I don't know why Sim's not talking.
Oh, no worries.
Okay,
it was
good.
silent for a second. I was like, wait a minute. I had to close my door because it popped open, and that's all my heat going out of the room.
That stuff is just fine. I just every time there's a silence, I get terrified that my Discord is messed up at some point in time, and I don't know where I left off.
Continue on, good sir. Continue on.
Yes, I know. Whew. Anyway, but they have also seized the opportunity to make free and reversible socket actions available to all third-party Destiny 2 apps starting on December 7th.
Oh, this is amazing. Yeah.
Yes. So in addition to equipping gear and transferring items to and from your vault, your favorite D2 apps will also be able to apply Armor 2.0 mods, weapon perks, shaders, ornaments, and ghost projections on your behalf.
Nice.
So you can very much pimp out your ride, all from the comfort of Ishtar Commander. Or dim. I get it. It's fine. And apparently the team is also looking at artifact mod resets and costs in the future. But general armor mod swapping is a great first step. Sure. So yeah. And also, speaking of their third-party developers, they're making an emblem, which, if I am to understand, will be sent to known third-party developers only. I'm pretty sure. So this very particular emblem that you see in the wild, and if you see someone wearing them, who knows? It could be Dim's developer, the Rear Star Commander, or any other. They do mention if there's a third-party app developer you love, basically like direct Bungie to them, either on social media or in the forums, and they can also have this emblem. Like I said, I'm pretty sure, as long as that means exactly what I think this means.
Yeah. I'm kind of confused or surprised. Like, I thought they had something like this already, but I guess they didn't. I'm probably mixing it up with like streamers and everything else, but
Could be.
yeah, this is nice.
And they also go through like a whole list of things. They're making some photosensitivity changes. So reducing a bunch of like glares and excessive like muzzle flashes, stuff like that. Very oppressive, basically, visual effects that take over your screen. They're looking to adjust, make them calmer. And Dreaming City weapons will now drop more frequently upon successful blind well completions after the patch on December 7th. So if you're still looking for a good roll on a Dreaming City weapon, blind well would be the best place to do it.
Yeah. And I wonder if anything else will be going on with the blind well.
I know, right? Why are they making it easier to get weapons from the blind well all of a sudden?
Foreshadowing.
So another thing that they are doing for quality of life, exotic ornaments, previewing and purchases. Their example is for the upcoming ornament for Le Monarque. I know two people that are happy for this, because Le Monarque does not have a single ornament. So yes, like I said, I know two people that are happy for this.
Yeah, Mia and Nosy at least, and I'm sure a lot more too.
I was thinking Lumina, but yeah, fair enough.
Oh, Lumina too. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
Well, I just think of Mia when I think of Monarch.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, right. But like I said, those same people will be way more happier for the catalyst for the thing. But
Yeah.
But yeah, they do mention basically Le Monarque did.
And shout out Night Demon also. He's in the chat.
Oh yeah. Oh, hey, buddy.
Night Demon.
Yes, and him too. But yeah, so thanks to the community poll they had a while back, Le Monarque now has a ornament coming. But the great thing about ornaments that they mentioned is the fact that Le Monarque is getting one, but the fact that you will be able to purchase and preview ornaments you don't have from the weapon or armor itself. So that will be a little bit of fantastic.
Yes, it will.
Apparently they're doing some fixes to Rusted Lands. General strike fixes for the Corrupted. They are adding something for Dune Marchers. Dune Marchers being a pain because of apparently you can be double chained by lightning created by Dune Marchers, which absolutely murders you. They are making it to where you cannot be chained. You cannot be hit by Dune Marcher or chain lightning from Dune Marchers within 2 seconds. So yeah, you get hit by the lightning. You cannot be chained by another bit of lightning until 2 seconds pass. So yeah.
Yep.
And crossplay text chat. Consoles being able to look at text chat will be dropping with the 30th anniversary. Consoles participating in text chat, I believe they mentioned just a little after Witch Queen, if I remember reading that properly.
Yeah, I think that's correct.
Yeah.
But will you even want too much? It sounds like it's a little bit of a pain.
I mean, it won't really matter. Okay, again, like me having played Final Fantasy 14 on console with a USB keyboard, it's going to probably be no different than that, to be honest.
Well, I guess if you play on a desk, yeah.
Yeah.
Go sit on a couch or something. I don't know.
Actually, hilariously, when I started Final Fantasy 14, I was on a couch.
Oh, did you? Okay.
Yeah, it is a little awkward, but hey, you can work with it. I also wouldn't.
I don't even use chat on PC, where I probably should.
Yeah, I don't either.
Even when we're doing like what the vault encounter in Last Wish, and old school PC players are like they just write in like, okay, only ant, like they'll write that in the chat. But I'm just so used to, because even if you do write that, I feel like vocal communication is still slightly more important.
Exactly.
It is, but at least also for that encounter, by the time your runner comes around, like if you're not initial, you can hit a button and you can bring up that. So that way you're not asking over potential communications of, hey, this knight's coming through here. Hey, this is coming through here. So if you're looking to drop it, that can actually still be extraordinarily useful.
For sure, yeah.
Just to throw out that counter, because I know there's been a couple times because I don't know Ant and Pen super well involved, and I'm like running through things trying to stay alive. There's people calling out knights. I'm like, where do I drop this thing? So yeah.
And Sin saying the wrong thing, and
Ant is only left.
No, yeah, Sin will say Kingsley's the only right or something like that.
Yeah.
Ant only left. And it's like, wait, what?
No, we can have fun with that. Almost like the funny thing is, like, we were purposely at times making it more complicated because we were almost bored in there, so we had to like mix it up.
It does make it a
if you're
little
not
more
used
fun.
to it at first, it's like, what?
Salad bar, meatball, breadstick.
Olive Garden callouts. Now, are you going to have to add the Applebee's callouts here soon, Sin?
As long as it's on a date night. Yeah, I couldn't resist.
Yeah, someone come up in the Discord and let us know when you listen to this what you think the Applebee's callouts should be.
Let us know your goofy callouts for Vault Encounter. I'm sorry, but there's nothing, like, I will always credit Limiter for this. There is nothing better than daddy issues for any callout anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
I've even heard very recently in one of our runs, or one of the runs, Stripper Dragon. It's like, no, that's daddy issues.
Yeah.
It's like, no. Call it proper.
Yep.
That is the only call out. Like, that is that only call out for that emblem talent. And it's 100 million times Luminous Vault.
That is truly awesome. And then you got Sin saying, birds swimming through seaweed. What? You mean the fish, Sin, the fish swimming through seaweed. Oh, man.
Another classic bird facing left, bird facing left, but looking right.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
But yeah, you look at it, it's like, oh yeah, it's facing left, but he's looking right.
Yep.
Yeah.
You can be like super detailed. You can be like, so the bird's facing left, but looking over his shoulder to the right.
Right.
On the wall.
I noticed I like
keep going.
Yeah, as long as the call out or like the popular call out will come to me, like 8-Snake. 8-Snake is just always 8-Snake for me. Infinity Snake is Infinity Snake. Cloud Snake. You know, those call outs are there with me. But it's like a lot of the different like fish or dragons, and all of a sudden it becomes like charades to me. You know, or like Pictionary or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, he's looking towards this way, but he's got a thing and he's doing this and he's doing that.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, I'll just keep going until someone, hey, yeah, that's on my thing over here is like, okay, I'll stop now.
I used to play with a group, and now I forget which bird it is, but they would just call it the boring ass bird.
That might
For one of the
also be
birds.
Lumina.
Yeah.
I'm wanting to say because I've heard that as well. Boring bird, I've heard as
Yeah.
well.
Okay, it's the boring bird. I don't think
Right.
the boring one is the one looking over its shoulder. That one must be a little more interesting.
No, 'cause I think it's just the bird on the branch. Actually, it's just a boring bird because it's just sitting on a branch. It's just sitting there. It's like looking straight. It's the bird on a branch. It's a boring bird. I mean,
Not doing
Yeah.
anything.
not a thing. I mean, if you picture a bird, chances are that's how you're gonna like picture a bird initially, unless it's flying.
Yeah. All right. What else
Yeah, that's
about
the
the
12.
co-op? We got sidetracked there, but that was fun.
That's
Oh yeah, we were talking about text chat.
yeah. Oh yeah. The text chat thing. It'll be coming. And again, that pretty much rounds out all the like quality of life update things that they're doing. They are mentioning they, of course, have not gone over all of the changes that are being made. I want to say somewhere they even mentioned that the real patch notes will have like specific timer changes for abilities and stuff when it occurs. But I can't remember where I read that. I don't know if it was in a TWAB or a tweet, something. But yes, but there will be like very specific patch notes on the 7th. Full of information for us to consume and look over and potentially worry about for no good reason. So yeah.
We are 3 days away as of recording this. Jeez.
3 freaking days away. Oh
Which,
yeah,
by the
people
way, we're
spotted
recording on
something.
Saturday
Oh.
tonight. Usually do Thursday. Sorry, what were you gonna say, Des?
No, people have noticed something. Because I've talked about the potentiality or the what could have fallen through of a Halo participation in the 30th anniversary pack.
I think I remember seeing something about this in what
Well,
you're talking about there.
Yeah, potentially, because there have been new images of the 30th anniversary thing that have like begun circulating, and people are noticing that at least on like the backs of some of these Guardians are some very Halo-looking weapons. Like, not exactly, but very Halo-looking weapons. Like, they're definitely able to spot a battle rifle lookalike and a Covenant sniper rifle lookalike as well. So we could have not Halo weapons in the 30th anniversary bundle or ornaments. So that's cool.
Yeah.
But, they might. Oh, what was the old joke? Legally distinct versions?
Yeah, legally distinct. That makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah. Because I believe that's the terminology for something that is similar, but not similar enough to conjure a lawsuit.
Nice.
Right
So yeah, we might have
on.
those at the very, very.
I'm just
least.
excited for the 30th to be here already, and we are literally.
I
on the
know, right?
cusp.
It's
Because we still don't know. We still don't know like all of the information of that. Like, sure, we know there's, armor to be earned in one of the activities. There's ornaments, which apparently the streetwear ornament sets even conjure Halo imagery, which I will agree that the Titan shoulder spikes definitely do look like a needler, but I think they're kind of stretching there. But yeah, so we still don't know if there are new weapons. Like, we don't know the full details yet, so I think we still have enough to be surprised about come the 7th, and potentially 6 hours after it updates. And no, that's not a joke about me updating slow, because I've already gotten way used to the speed of the PS5, like downloading and updating things. Like, my God, There is no installation phase on this thing. Like none. Like you finish the download, it's just, hey, here you go. Uh-huh. Excuse me?
All right.
No, you have
Yeah.
like a bar to go through still, right?
Well, the bad news, yeah, I think what you saw is the fresh installed Destiny will do that, but when you have an update,
yes.
there will still be a copying phase.
Yeah, I do know there is a
It'll be
copy
faster.
phase, but I do know it's like 10, 15 minutes max instead of an hour.
Oh, you're right about installation phase. It's instant. And
Yeah, it's like fresh downloads.
Everything just
that's true, but it's Sony, and I didn't have a whole lot of faith, like especially with PS3 and PS4. Like, yeah, the UIs look pretty, but their coding must be absolute garbage. But like I said, fresh downloading stuff, and it's just this thing can like manage my crappy connection supremely better somehow. I still don't know how that works because my internet is still mediocre, but I'm downloading things in half the time. Somebody explain that to me on the system. I don't get it. It's witchcraft. All right.
Solid state help with that. I mean,
Not
as far
for
as
downloading,
as far as processing it and saving it, right?
I have one potential thing. If your Wi-Fi can do 802.11n, the older PS4s couldn't do that. So you can get a little more bandwidth on Wi-Fi. Or are you plugging in?
No. There's no way I'm buying a NAT or a Cat 5 cable or a Cat 6 cable.
All right.
Long enough to do that.
All right.
No,
so that could be it. It could be that the PS4s you had before. The Pros did add the N. I don't know if you ever had a Pro, but if you never had a Pro, you're only getting the N speeds now with the 5.
Okay. So yeah, because I know there was some Wi-Fi thing with the PS4s. But yeah, so yeah, it's just that. It's just using the more effective bandwidthing and whatnot. Yeah. So yeah, okay, that makes sense. Yeah, because that came out like halfway through the PS4's generation cycle, didn't it?
It did, and they only put it in the Pros, the PS4 Pros, I believe. Yeah.
So yeah, okay, that explains that.
Yeah, here's another thing that I think is only happening on PlayStation, at least I've heard, but we've run into a couple people, if anyone knows, that haven't been able to do in-game chat. So like, let's say we're playing with other people that aren't on PlayStation, so we have to do either Discord or in-game. And the normal thing wasn't working for them. Usually we found in-game chat to be pretty reliable now. Worst case scenario, do a full reset, under the sound settings and then turn game chat on. But 2 people now, we've walked through the steps with them and they swear that they've done that and it still doesn't help. So I wonder if there's like some parental control settings they may have on that doesn't allow for chatting in games, or if anyone else knows any other reasons why this may be happening, let us know.
You're talking about what I'm experiencing on PC, where I can the in-game
PS4.
chat?
No, on PS. Well, maybe if it's happening to you on PC also.
Yeah, it definitely does.
It's just for you, or is it you can't hear certain people?
Like I can, nobody can hear me. Like my voice is not coming through and nothing's working. Right. Yeah. And that's after even resetting it.
Mm-hmm. I didn't know that was still happening to you on PC.
Yep.
In-game chat. So with that information, then I guess it's the fact that it's on 2 different platforms. Maybe that's showing that. See, we felt like it was really buggy at first, and then it got kind of better for everyone. But now I guess we can say that it's potentially buggy, at least again for a small subset.
Yep.
Kind of too bad. Discord for PS4 can't come soon enough.
Exactly. Discord's definitely going to be the way to go.
Excuse me. All right. What else do we have in Z12? Des is muted. I can go on with the next part unless I hear from him.
The Twitch bounty emblem update was after all that. Yeah.
Okay. So this one looks very funny to me. If anyone hasn't seen this, okay, so there's a Twitch bounty emblem update where, what do you have to do to earn it, Sin? Did you read that part? Let's see
Players
here.
who complete the gift subscription bounty will unlock a fresh emblem. Drazixty. I don't even. Yeah, I can't even pronounce that. We highly recommend visiting your favorite stream on December 16th and showing some love to their community with a holiday season gift sub. So all you have to do is have to gift a sub, and I believe they
Which could be a Prime free sub, even maybe.
Twitch channels. It has to be on Twitch channels. Gift 2 subscriptions on Twitch
Okay.
channels using the Destiny 2 Twitch extension.
So I got to pay money for this? No, but I want this one. This emblem is, think of old Netscape Navigator 90s browser or early 2000s. I mean,
like
not
somebody
just,
took a bunch of screenshots and like put it together. That's like all they did.
well, of course, that's what they should have done to make this look awesome. What it is the browser scroll bars are really old school, but also inside you can see that they're using multiple frames. So there's like a scroll bar within a window within another window, and missing image links and all sorts of weird crap going on.
Is it sad that that's the first thing I noticed was the 404 file not found, the broken image links?
Yeah, the one that looks like a little puzzle piece, right? With this frowny face on it.
It's like, what the crap? It's
Did
like,
you
oh,
see?
I remember those days.
Did you see the trials in the pink? Is that what those are? The trial symbols?
No, those are the 9 symbols, right?
Yeah, you know what I meant. Yes, not trials. The 9
Trial
symbols. Sorry, I know Sorry, I was thinking not the 9, but yes, it's just because the trials of the 9. My fault on that one. But yes, the 9.
Confirmed. The 9 still use AOL 99. That's why they can't reach us. They have a crappy web browser.
Exactly.
Dial up.
Oh, that's hilarious.
All of this, and they're still going. Oh, I hated that noise because it took forever. Old internet sucked.
Noise here.
Right? Like old internet sucked.
Oh yeah, glad to be past that.
Right.
Yeah,
and anyone that was born post broadband, consider yourself lucky. All right. Sure, you probably heard the meme of the noise, but that's nothing to every time you have to connect. Lord help you if someone else picked up the phone in the house.
Mm-hmm.
Oh God, I'm showing my age again. You see, it's bad. Like my daughter's getting married. I have like all kinds of gray hair, silver hair. Let's not face it. Like it's a person who I was like in the waiting room as she was born, has her first job now. It's life is hitting me hard right now. Life is hitting me hard. I feel old. I know I'm not. I feel old.
I mean, I get it. I'm maybe like a year or two behind you as far as like kid age stuff. But
Yeah.
my kid still did start college because she graduated a year early, so it's kind of the same thing. She's not getting married yet, but I don't know. I kind of like it though. Yeah, you can feel like also like where did time go and feel sad, but in the same way too, I'm like, I'm kind of done with this phase of my life now. I'm really excited and happy to be in a different phase of life.
Yeah. I guess this is midlife crisis territory.
It can be for some people.
I mean, I guess.
Yeah.
It could be where, I don't know. Either way, yeah, I know, like I said, logically, I know I'm not that old. I'm only 37? Yeah, 37. I know, logically it's there, but again, I'm like, it's not even gray. My hairs are going straight to silver. There's a lot. Which is disturbing. When it first happened. Now it's just kind of annoying. But yeah, then like just all these other compounding things, and then realizing that I used to use the joke talking about things from back in my day, being 30 years ago, and realizing it's true now. It's not an exaggeration.
Look at the chat message to you.
Midlife crisis.
But no, this is a good sign. This actually, it is a there is a silver lining. No pun intended.
Your hair.
Yes, to my hair. But my brother did always tell me, because there's 12-year age gap between us. My brother did always tell me that I would not be able to grow like convincing facial hair probably until after it started going gray, because that's how Dad was. So the good news is that's turning out to be true. Like, I'm finally getting some connection going in the old facial hair. I'm getting like a proper goatee now. So that's nice. Now I just need like some of the side pieces to come in a little better, and I'm going to be golden.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Yeah. So there's the silver lining again, no pun intended, to the silver hair.
All right. Anything else we want to talk about in the TWAB?
I think that's it.
That's pretty much it. There's one small thing I wanted to mention. They talk about a couple of upcoming known issues. Now, I'm not going to read both of them, but this Moments of Triumph one is interesting to me because they're giving us a little preview of what one of the Moments of Triumph challenges are going to be.
That's where that tease is. There we go.
Yeah. What do they state? So I guess it incorrectly says in the description that you need to complete one lost sector on master difficulty, but they said that's incorrect. You actually need to complete 4.
Yep. So 4 lost sectors at master difficult. That's the hard one, right? Because legend is the not so hard one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's got to be one of the harder quote things in general to get accomplished in the Moments of Triumph. I mean, we don't know everything that'll be in there. Sometimes they've had raids in there or Grandmaster things. I don't know.
But also, if it's just a master completion, I wonder if it has to be a solo master completion.
Yeah, I'm sure you're right. And Night Demon's kind of mentioning that in our chat also.
Yeah.
I'm sure they're going to allow a team. These type of things they usually do.
I mean, chances are I'm probably going to try and do it solo, in the spirit of, the exotic challenge and everything. But I'll probably fail miserably and give up and get a team. Let's be real here. I'll attempt it the quote unquote intended way. But yeah, I'm probably going to fall back on a team.
All right. I don't know why I just yawned. It's not super late for me. It's only 7:46.
I believe it's the mental training of being towards the back half of the podcast.
Maybe.
Because at least for me, this is normally like bedtime, and then I keep looking up times like, oh wait, it's still like super early.
I know. We're recording earlier. There's a chance we might run a late raid tonight. I don't know if that's going to come through or not, but I need to get some caffeine in me either way because I don't want to be going to bed at 8 or 9 tonight. It's a weekend.
Right.
Now that's old man territory.
Right? For
Kingsley
shame.
is in that area though.
Well, and in that case, what else do we want? Any other topics we want to bring up besides the TWAB?
Live update, playing Far Cry, trying to catch up to Kingsley's being complete on the game, but I'm super far behind.
Let me give a quick closing review on the game because I did pretty much finish things off right in time before this. I'll jump heavily into Destiny again, and there's still other things to do, but I enjoy the game even more than I did the final mission. It was really good, really, really amazing. I haven't even done all the side quests yet. There are tons of little treasure chest side quests that are either puzzles or explorations through caves. I just did this one recently that's amazing. It kind of has like this pirate's feel, and there's a ship that, an old ship that crashed a long time ago into this one cavern, just barely enough room, probably from a sea crash, and then they built an attraction around it, but the attraction's closed down, so it has this spooky feeling. You're trying to climb around and get to the ship and get a key. And they just did an amazing job with this game. I'm really impressed. And then even when you finish the game, there's all these special ops things that you can do. They're kind of like strikes per se, in like Destiny terminology. They're like separate instances that you load into, and it is a really good game. I'm really impressed with it. I know some people have said that. I just don't know if it's gotten enough talk about as I feel like it should have. But it is quite an amazing game. If it ever comes on sale, or if you're wondering to get it, even if you have the money for full price, do get it. It's a really good game.
Yeah, Ubisoft Plus, best way to do it.
Oh god, yeah. Like I guess for future reference, like again, thanks to the community because I haven't thanked all of you nerds enough. But yeah, I'm in the run of like keeping up with Final Fantasy again now. So that's
Ooh.
fantastic.
Nice.
Because sometime around the same time as Witch Queen, but not the exact same time, Strangers of Paradise, the Final Fantasy Origin game, will be coming out. Which I don't think is exclusive to PS5, but I mean, come on, we're coming into the era where games are gonna be better on PS5. I mean, that's probably like the primary dev point right now for any game coming out. So yeah,
wrapping up.
that's gonna be. I know that's gonna be like fantastic. It's gonna be. It's probably gonna, I keep reading more things about it, and it might be so good, or might not entirely. But you know, I'm excited for the prospect. And 7-hour part 2, which is probably definitely going to be a PS5 exclusive. It's probably going to be It's going to be amazing. Okay.
Excitement ensues.
Indeed.
All right, any closing thoughts? And what are you doing live in the game, though?
Yeah, seriously.
I'm just clicking some heads at the moment, trying to finish one of these operations so I can progress the step. I don't know. There's a painted wall, looks like a squid, and I'm knocking on a door.
Do you know? Because I know I finished the left zone with you. Do you know if you finished the middle zone yet, or the right zone?
No, I don't think I have. I haven't played much since you and I last played.
Yeah, you still have a bit to go then. I mean, I could help pump through some of it with you afterwards. I don't mind doing that, but it'll be tight to get it done by Tuesday. But boy, if we can't get to that ending mission, it's really fun. And they bring the music all back into it. Like the intro music, it's like ending music for the ending mission. So it's like a movie, like one of those epic, kind of like you think about like a really good Destiny mission, ending mission or something. So
nice.
Yeah, Far Cry 6 is co-op. You can have I think just 2 people, but still it is co-op. And so Sin and I have joined up on it at times, and it's pretty fun doing it that way.
And it doesn't, if you join in on somebody, it doesn't hinder your progress, basically. You can still go back and pick up where you left off.
Yeah, you have to, basically. Like, even if so I found that out too, Sin. Like, you know how you were doing one mission that I hadn't gotten to yet?
Right.
Well, it didn't count for me. So I guess that could be a bad thing too, but then I had to go and do that mission still in my instance. So you just load into someone else's instance and you will get benefits, like you'll get weapons and points and money and everything, but it won't count those things off for you unless you're on the exact same level.
Right.
Sorry, I thought I was muted.
Oh, that's okay. The dog's barking tonight and stuff, so.
And here I am just coughing my lung off and looking down. It's like, I didn't mute that time. Oh, God. Yeah.
Night Demon, I do not play Fortnite, so I cannot say that I'm excited.
No, sorry. He said, "Are you guys excited as my kids are that The Rock is in Fortnite now? And if you're not, why?"
I'm okay. Even I don't play Fortnite, but I don't have hate towards Fortnite. But I'm not surprised at anything being in Fortnite anymore. Like anything. They announced Naruto in Fortnite.
Yeah,
so if you can get
going to Fortnite,
I mean, if you can get Marvel, DC, God, like I said, freaking anime and all kinds of crap in the same sphere of existence, nothing surprises me.
Yeah. All right, let's close this up. So, to do so, let's have our sign-outs. Let's start with Sin this week. Sin, where can people find you?
They can start finding me on Only Sins, where I sell absolutely nothing for free $99, or over on Twitter at Sin_media, or next to not sin, aka Kingsley Mac and DesRaven in the Discord. Mr. Raven, where can they find you?
Yeah, no, I'm muted again. Okay. You can find me, of course, at Twitter at @DS_Raven, which is the home of the Fastest Index, and you can find me lurking amidst the Discord, where I do occasionally talk, especially if I have anything inspirational to say in the mornings, which is normally something I may not need to hear myself. But I'm starting to share those, and it gives me interaction and hopefully perks up somebody's day. So, Kingsley.
Yes, and you can find me as Kingsley Mac all the places, also in the Discord, basically reading all the messages and just geeking out if I want to respond or not. But you can also find me on Twitter, though, as MC Kingsley. Now, you can find our show on Twitter as The Guardian Hub or through our lovely, lovely website, theguardianhub.com.
Ooh, the best hub on the net.
Yes, where you can find links and other stuff. We'll leave it up to you what links you find there. Please join it. Please visit that site.
A link to the past.
All right, thanks
Link's
everyone.
Awakening.
Yes, Link's Awakening. Links to all sorts of stuff. But thanks everyone for tuning in again this week. We really appreciate it, and we will see you again. Definitely exciting news next week. Have a good one.